in the middle of this Arctic blast, we have a Wildcard weekend that is happening. I'm looking forward to this game tomorrow over in Kansas City. We got the Chiefs that are going to be taking on the Miami Dolphins. You know, some of the other playoff games, too, could end up seeing frigid temperatures, and that is likely going to impact the team's play. Joining us right now from Outkick is writer Amber Harding. Amber, great to see you here. I am just shivering just thinking about tomorrow's game over in Kansas City. I mean, we're talking about temperatures below zero. How do you think this is going to impact the play?
Yeah, that's going to be a mean one. Look, the Dolphins have lost 10 straight games where the kickoff temperature is 40 degrees or lower, and it's going to be significantly lower. And like you mentioned, we're looking at really nasty wind chill. I think the last I saw it was supposed to be approaching negative 30 at kickoff. So it's easy to say that the Dolphins have no shot for that reason. But remember, this cold is going to be hard on both teams. I don't care how good you are at football. It hurts to get hit when it is that cold. It's hard to grip the ball when your fingers are numb. It's hard to kick the ball when it feels like a concrete block, right? So these are two of the best offenses in the NFL, but I am expecting super low scoring, keeping the ball on the ground. I think it's going to be a battle. The only good news I saw for fans is that tickets are really cheap now. So if you're willing to risk frostbite, you can get into Arrowhead for pretty cheap.
Hey, yeah, I mean, for $20, I mean, yes, you could not only see a playoff game, but we can also serve you up some frostbite there. So that is always, something that you don't really want to hear. How are the players preparing for something like this?
Well, the Dolphins players, obviously they're not gonna admit, hey, I'm really scared to be freezing cold. The Dolphins players, some of them have said that they are going to go shirtless, or not shirtless, but sleeveless. Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback, says he's not going to wear gloves. We'll see how this plays out, because I have been at Arrowhead when it's 0 degrees, and it is no joke. I was completely wrapped up in winter gear, and I was freezing my butt off. So I can only imagine what it's like to actually be on the field getting hit in these temperatures. I'm not sure there's really a good way to prepare for this.
Yeah, I definitely don't think so. We definitely have another matchup that we are going to be watching as well. We got the Steelers as well as the Bills game. Temperatures in Buffalo are going to drop down into the 20s at kickoff. Do you see that impacting the Steelers at all?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, last year, the Bengals knocked Buffalo out on one of these cold, snowy games. So I think Bills fans might be feeling a little scary deja vu here. Josh Allen does not like the cold. He said it before. He's a California guy. He has poor circulation, he says. So as good as Josh is, he hasn't historically been as great in the cold weather. So I think we might see this winter storm kind of leveling the playing field for the Bills and the Steelers. And just like the Dolphins and Chiefs, I'm expecting low scoring. I think it's going to take away the passing game. Both teams are going to keep the ball on the ground, and whoever wins this game is going to win ugly.
All right, and then we also have that Monday night game where it looks like we could see some rain in the forecast with the Eagles as well as Tampa.
Yeah, and with what those other teams are dealing with, a little rain seems like child's play, right? But if we do see some rain, I think it'll work out in favor of the Eagles. We know Jalen Hurts can run, and he might have to. He has not been throwing this week because of the middle finger injury that he got last week in New York. His receivers are banged up in A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. So we've got two teams who are trending in different directions. We've got the Bucs, who have won 5 of their last 6, and the Eagles, who have lost 5 of their last 6. So it should be interesting, but I don't think the Eagles go out like that. I'm going to boldly predict that last year's Super Bowl runner-ups bounce back here, and if they don't, they've got some soul searching to do.
Amber, as a Giants fan, I'm really hoping that the Eagles lose, but I mean, that's just me. Anyway, Amber, Happy New Year. Great to see you. Amber Harding over with Outkick. Thank you.
Thank you.